So the next question is from a variety of groups brought it up. Curious about your thoughts on basic income guarantee as an idea, as a way forward.
Yeah, I think that, you know, and again, I hate to go back to the pandemic, and I do think that unfortunately it has become a priority, not a priority, but it has become something that's talked about in almost every conversation. You know, I do think that we've noticed that people are struggling. And you know, I think that the programs that were in place, like the CERB, was a good thing to make sure that people at least got by. With regards to that, I believe in between my phone calls and talking to people, you try to do as much research and follow the issues as you can. I do believe that there is a committee that is looking at this right now. And my big thing in all of this, Doug, is when I'm talking to people, if I don't know the 100% answer, I want to try to make sure that I listen to them. I try to take down as much information as I can, and then try to find out the answer and bring it back to them. So I think in this one, I would like to hear more from what the committee finds and be able to follow up on that.
Very good, thank you.
The next one.
A short one from various groups, and you've mentioned this as well, but perhaps a chance to expand. What are your thoughts on basic income guarantee?
Oh, I'm passionate. Since I found out what basic income guarantee is, and most people don't know, and I didn't know, but imagine all of the paperwork that people are suffering through right now, where most of the employees are told to deny them their benefits, even if it's paid for in your employment insurance. They are always being denied. And I've heard story after story, but what if they looked at your income tax, sent you, and then every month you got so much money, now you can afford to put a damage deposit on a rent, you can make some long-term plans, you can get off your cousin's couch, you can go to school, you could start a business that you're really, really good at and see how it goes. And most people, when they follow their passion, their thrill of what they really are made to do, maybe they want to play guitar, maybe they would like to be a cook, they succeed and they become part of the community and they earn enough so that they're on the other end of the income tax bracket where they start paying off the income tax. And you don't have your welfare, you don't, and you know, some people, you still get your unemployment insurance, you pay it into that, anything like that. But imagine what the provincial government could save. Imagine the heartbreak you could save. Oh, I would dearly love it. 27 MLAs voted to have it. 4 MPs pretend they didn't hear it. And all we had to do, and I remember last election as I ran federal, Jagmeet Singh said any province that asked for it, he would have it put in. Well, here we are in a pandemic, in a financial crisis, and that was one of the things that burnt me out. I said, if they're not going to put it in now, or pharmacare now, they're never going to. I'm just going to quit.
What are your thoughts on basic income guarantee?
Yeah, I think it's an important future step. I think it's something that we need. You know, anytime I'm asked about income, I try to frame it from the perspective of the impoverished, because those are the ones that are most impacted by income. And we see the benefits that the CERB has had on our most impoverished communities. It's brought people into our economy that haven't historically been there. Now, that's speaking in general terms. Obviously, there's going to be some people falling through the cracks, but for the most part, the people who have received this funding from the government have been able to take part in an economy that they haven't necessarily been able to in the past. So that is living proof of the benefits of a basic income guarantee. We've seen it in Manitoba when it was piloted decades ago, just the impact that it can have on mental health, on physical health, the well-being of a community. So I think as we move forward in the future with technology kind of replacing jobs and the number of jobs decreasing, it's not going to just be important, but imperative.